Making some milk up for the wee squirrels that we've got in just now. The youngest we've ever had. So yeah, just make up the milk and then I'm gonna feed them.
Being so young, the chances of these kits surviving without their mum is very slim. So the challenge of taking them on is huge for Juanita, who's now been caring for them for a week.
I think their nest was just found on the ground and a member of the public picked them up. And they definitely wouldn't have survived if someone hadn't found them, so they got their second chance. They're so cute. Who's next?
24-year-old Juanita, with both Scottish and Colombian roots, previously trained as an artist, but her love of animals brought her to the centre as a volunteer.
It's completely different to anything I've done before, and I've just fallen in love with it, really. It's definitely not just a job, it really is just part of your life. It's constant, but the reward is just amazing.
The 5 tiny kittens are so young they need round-the-clock care. Their eyes haven't yet opened and they're completely furless, so at this point in time, no one knows which squirrel species they actually are.
I was feeding them every hour for the first couple of days, so you're not really sleeping. But now they're on every 3 hours, so it's a bit more manageable.
For the last 3 weeks, they've been waiting anxiously for the baby's fur to properly grow to confirm if they're red or grey squirrels. But now, at last, they know.
They're red. Obviously, when you get a nest of squirrels in that size, how do you know what colour they are? So, first week, don't know. Second week, unsure. Third week, red. So, yeah, exciting for us.
It's really great news, as our native red squirrel is in decline in the UK. Numbers have fallen dramatically since grey squirrels were introduced from North America in the 19th century. As red squirrels are much smaller than greys, they lose out in the competition for food, but they're also very vulnerable to a deadly pox that grey squirrels carry. While greys are immune, it's fatal for red squirrels. Habitat loss has also contributed to the red squirrel's decline. As areas of woodland have been destroyed, red squirrels have been pushed into wilder, remoter locations, mainly in Scotland. Today, there are an estimated 140,000 red squirrels compared to over 2.5 million greys. So any lives that can be saved can only be a good thing.
It's all right.
It's a moment to fully savour how far Juanita has come with the 5 siblings.
I think in the beginning it was more difficult, just because I had to feed them so regularly and it's quite up and down when they're that young. They really need to be with their mum, so you're just kind of doing the best that you can to try and keep them alive. But I can't talk when I've got one in my head. So yeah, it was a wee bit touch and go, but I think just getting them to the aviary point is just amazing.
This mischievous gang are a far cry from the tiny babies of a few months ago.
As quick as possible, guys.
Today is a big day for the staff, as it's now time for the squirrels to be released. After coming in at just a day old, the original group was not expected to make it past their first week of life, let alone make it to release day. But thanks to Juanita's hard work, they are finally ready. The girls are taking the squirrels to the Cairngorms, 2.5 hours drive away. It's a long journey, but they're heading to a very special release site inside the beautiful national park.
cannot believe it. They're just so ready to go. They climbed right to the top and were jumping from branch to branch, just climbing so well. So good to see them out in the wild. When they came in,
It's been a tough and emotional journey for Juanita.
you've done so well. Yeah.
She's tenderly nurtured the 5 siblings since they were a day old, pink and bald, the youngest the centre has ever rehabilitated.
I really did not think they were going to make it. The odds were just so small. I was already preparing myself that probably, was going to do my best, but they probably weren't going to make it. But I worked really hard to keep them alive, and now we're at this point, and I'm just so happy.
And all her hard work is truly paying off.
It's just so worth it watching them up there, just having the best time. I'm very happy that we're here. It's a big achievement for me, probably one of my biggest achievements here, so very proud. It's just the dream job, getting to work so hands-on with these animals and give them their second chance back into the wild. That is just the most amazing feeling, and I've never got that from anything else in my life, so it's a really special job.